Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I am Bill, and we got ourselves into this mess, so we're going to have to get ourselves out of it. I got this Citation 2, it's an S550 Citation, out to San Luis Obispo, essentially slant ForeFlight, and you'll see what that entails here not too long. It's a much more difficult way to fly a plane IFR, but it actually kind of works, especially on a plane like this one, which has the stock X-Plane Laminar Research FMC, which I just don't like. Like, it's fumbly. If you don't use it all the time and don't know the quirks of it, it could be a real pain in the butt. And also, I don't have a Navigraph subscription, so my air rack is out of date, so the GPS points in there are potentially not correct. So we're going to fly slant ForeFlight, and it's basically just heading bug and using ForeFlight for vectors. Ceremonial Melon, what is happening? Just fly slant whiskey. I thought about that, but honestly, it's even easier for me to just to file really, Dr. Trenchcoat, via a slant Gulf flight plan, because that's typically what is filed, and you'll see how easy it is to at least the filing part. So Rigorian, happy Wednesday, man. Welcome. Good evening. All right, this is ForeFlight. So this is what I do. Let me say that's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. What am I trying to do here? This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, there we go. It is definitely hump day. Ring Police, how's it going, man? Okay, so this is how I slant ForeFlight my way back to John Wayne. Here we go. SBP and KSNA. So those are my 2 points. There you go. Easy enough, right? So in order to get my IFR flight plan, I'm going to let this thing think here for a minute. Does it have to think? It may not have to think. Retrieving routes. Okay. I guess it did kind of have to think, but it just wasn't done. So while this does its thing, which I don't know why it's taking so long. Ring Police, Ceremonial Melon, Rigorian, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Welcome. Okay, so this is the route advisor in ForeFlight. Hopefully you can see this okay. You put 2 points in there, and you click routes, and it gives you ATC, previously cleared ATC routes for a particular flight. So today, it's claiming that turboprop and jets were approved or were cleared for San Luis Obispo to John Wayne 229 times today, which seems crazy. I don't think that's true. But if you select that, it brings up the actual route, highlights the route. That one is clearly the most used. That looks great. You know, you can see kind of what the variations are to some of these routes. They're different enough. Some of them are more similar than others. But let's just say that we're going to do this one. This looks good. So we click select route, and it automatically populates the flight plan.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Ring Police. Ring Police, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome aboard, and enjoy all the audio cues and all the stuff that goes along with that. Use runway 725 out of San Luis Obispo. No balls, you won't. Yeah. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Dan the Man. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully I don't know half of what I'm talking about. So we could try to figure this out. And yeah, this does take you over Catalina, which is...
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Oh, Finbar, thank you for the gifted subscription to Ceremonial Melon. Ceremonial Melon, welcome. That is very nice of you, Finbar. I really appreciate that. Okay, so going out of San Luis Obispo, and we're probably going to need a procedure out of here, but basically we're going to the San Marco VOR, I think. That's what this one is. Yeah, San Marcos VOR. And then to, what the hell is this one called? Ventura VOR? Yeah, the Ventura one. Yeah, BTU. Ventura. And then we've got this kind of roundabout way.
Cessna Skyhawk 204. Fuck.
Easy, Julia. Let me read. That sounded weird. Yeah, my bad. So that's the route that they're sending us on. It seems to be okay. We'll probably get some direct to action, I would like to think. So now we're gonna go into the altitude and see if there's anything in here that looks good. So obviously having a Bonanza in here is not going to help. Now I don't have a Citation loaded up in here, but if you do have a plane with a lower cruising altitude, it does limit you. So going up too high doesn't really help. 13,000 gives us 1 knot headwind. So the lower we can get, the better, actually. That looks like it's the shortest, the 11,000 foot one. Let's see if 11,000 will work. 11,000 might work. Okay, so now I'm going to go into PilotEdge. I'm going to actually do this on this screen here so you can actually see it. Okay, PilotEdge. Sign in. Remember me. Flight plan. Okay. And let's go here. All right. And this. Okay, we got there. Yeah, we're actually going to file this because we kind of have to. So type IFR, aircraft registration, we're 22 Romeo Golf. And that is an S550. So here we could say transponder. I mean, we could do slant whiskey. What's the other one? I think isn't slant uniform also potential? Like I think slant uniform would actually be even more appropriate. But here's the thing: is that route that we have conveniently in ForeFlight won't work. So I can go to slant Gulf. Yeah, Dan, this is X-Plane 11 and PilotEdge. A 4LE is a toilet seat. Is it really? Oh, C550. Okay. Thank you very much. True airspeed. We're gonna not really get going that fast. We're gonna be above. We could probably get up to. We'll just file for 300 and see what that does. So KSBP in there, arriving KSNA, cruising altitude is going to be 1,000. Let's see here, 270. That's right. Yeah, what did I say? 300. I meant 270. Alternate. I really don't care, but let's just say I don't know. If it hits the fan, we're going to Ontario.
Pull up.
Dan the Man, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard officially. All right, so this is where we put in our flight plan. And according to ForeFlight, we've got...
Whoa.
Yeah, something. I don't think our alternate's going to be Ontario if we get a bird strike. And then we got VTU, and then we've got Weasel, and then we've got Catalina, SLI. That video plays when someone follows you. When was that? That was when we were at Palomar. We were doing the low approaches at Palomar. Okay, so I think that's fine. Do we need a departure procedure out of here? Let's see. Departure. Let's not file a departure and see what happens. Okay, file flight plan. Okay, so filed successfully, and sweet. I wish Citation 10 would be developed. I wish that as well. Yeah, I would love a freaking 10. All right, so we got the passengers loaded up, and we're gonna close up our baggage door. We're going to close the main door. We're going to get rid of our static elements. And Phenom 300 is faster than the Citation 2. I mean, I think a lot of things are faster, right? Let's see. I'm going to pull up Snow procedures. Okay. 300 is also larger. Yeah, I've not heard good things about the 100. Okay, let's scroll down here. Cockpit, before taxi, before starting engines. All right. Okay, let's get this thing started up. So we're going to go get rid of the yoke here for a minute. Turn on the batteries, not the generators, just the battery, right? Turn on the beacon, which is over here. So the beacon is coming on. Looks good. And we do have fuel, which is displayed somewhere, I'm sure. Okay. Let's try not to have a hot start this time, and let's turn this sucker on. There we go. Introduce a little fuel. There's idle. Come on up. Come on up, buddy. Okay, and that was good. That was good. It is nice. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, I think it only becomes not fine when you've experienced something that's even better. If we crash, it'll just, I don't know, not a whole lot happens when you crash an X-plane. I mean, it goes into some goofy animation. And everybody laughs. Okay, and that's looking good. And awesome. Well, we definitely will probably, because this flight will not be that long, we might end up in 172. We don't need any pressurization on this flight because Not really going that high.
Clearance by Sensor Delta Whiskey Romeo. Say again, I heard you were live, but then you were blocked.
Okay, stand by 1 second.
Delta Whiskey Romeo, roger. And you're planning to land at Santa Barbara Airport? Delta Whiskey Romeo, advise you have Wolf Foxtrot, and I believe I gave the altimeter 2992.
Okay. Alright, so this is what I would normally pop out to put the flight plan in. We're not going to do that. We're just going to use the ForeFlight. Oh, and you can start both engines at the same time in the citation. I believe you can safely do it on most citations, if not all.
2673, Southwest 321.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Southwest 321, read that correct.
That's pretty cool. They're little guys. They are little guys.
Monte Tower, Skyhawk 241 Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, you can hook up the GPU to this for sure.
Inbound for full stop landing.
Alright.
434 Papa John Wayne Tower, runway 20
So
left
let's
kilo,
get
clear for takeoff, wind 2,
the rest of the lights on here.
Clear for
We'll
takeoff,
get
runway
our
20 left,
taxi,
434
landing, and navs coming on for right now. And we'll get the gens on also. So that's going. That's good.
Alright, who was about to land?
What else do we got?
Skyhawk 241 Alpha
Avionics
Bravo.
power switches are on.
Currently
We checked all that.
3.5 miles
Pressurization we don't need.
east of
Electric
El Monte
trim.
for full stop
We
landing.
don't need to check that.
With information kilo.
ATIS and clearance avionics.
241 Alpha Bravo, Monte Tower.
Okay, so that's all
Runway
that all
runway
looks fine.
19er, clear to land, wind.
Let's turn her off for a second.
0156 Zulu. Wind 300 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 19er. Dew point 13. Altimeter 2995. Arriving and departing runway 29er.
AC
Visual approaches
fail.
in use. Read backhaul runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Did I not have
Advise
that?
on initial contact you have
Okay.
information early.
And that's on. Okay.
San Luis Airport. ATIS information
My
Charlie.
panel is not
0156 Zulu.
popping on here.
Wind 300 at 7. Visibility 10. And clear. 9er. 2.13. Altimeter 2995. Arriving
That's
and
less fun.
departing
Okay,
runway
so the
29er.
SciTech panel is
Visual
not working
approaches
at the
in
moment.
use. Read backhaul runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Charlie.
Charlie. Okay, and that should be the right one.
San Luis County Regional Airport. ATIS information Charlie.
Alright, we got Charlie.
0156 Zulu. Wind 300 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 19er. Dew point 13. Altimeter 2995. Arriving and departing runway 29er. Visual approaches in use.
Okay,
Read backhaul
let's
run.
get back over to ATC. And let's... Fortunately,
343 Echo Papa
I really wish my panel was working right now, but it's not.
Resume navigation, maintain appropriate feet for altitude, German altimeter 2994.
Geneva, you are... I apologize ahead of time.
Flying 420, cross Mason at maintain flight level 240.
Bravo
okay.
39 with 0
Tower,
Romeo,
weather
3000
effects,
full stop. We have information from
For 739 Whiskey Romeo, Santa Barbara Tower. Enter left base, runway 25, clear to land, wind variable at 5.
You'll clear the land with 25.
Okay, so we don't have clearance delivery. 21.6. This is going to be difficult.
Los Angeles clearance delivery, Delta 1729
Tower
on
is
Las Vegas.
24.0. Alright, so that's good. Dan, we will. You got to be patient. Let's get...
Delta 1729, Los Angeles clearance,
Again,
clear to Las
we'll
Vegas,
pretend like we know what
International
numbers these
Airport.
are and just give it
43 departure, Mason
88%.
transition as file, plan via SID. Accept maintain 5000, expect flight level 2701 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3057.
Alright, Delta 1729 is clear to Las Vegas, Orca 3, Meissen, climb via the city, maintain 5,000, expect 2705, frequency 125.2,
Oh, we'll be
squawk
going.
3057.
Delta 1729, read back correct.
St. Louis ground, good evening. Citation 22 Romeo Golf, information Charlie, instruments to John Wayne, please. Let's see how we do here. This could be a mess. I really would like to know how many deviations I have. They've
32 Romeo Golf, St. Louis ground, clear to John Wayne Airport. On departure, fly runway heading, redirected to San Marcos as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 1000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 7023.
7023. Oh, this is a mess. All right, 22 Romeo Golf, we're clear to the John Wayne Airport. On departure, fly runway heading, then San Marcos, then as filed. On departure, fly heading altitude 5,000, expect 1000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 7023, 22 Romeo Golf.
32 Romeo Golf, feedback correct.
Up.
I don't know how, but
Up.
holy crap.
Barman.
Barman.
After Palmdale, Decino Pass is
Thank you for the follow, man.
240.
Grand Canyon porn. We'll get some SoCal coast porn. Good lord. Okay, runway heading. That's what that was. And San Marcos.
183 Alpha Bravo, looking for my IFR clearance.
Call for clearance and open the window. Well, we're not pressurized going out here because we're so low, so I'm just gonna keep that open. And I like the ambient sound as we taxi and everything. So, okay, everybody, in the back, we're almost ready to
Was
go.
that 183 Alpha Bravo?
Affirmative.
Let's get this guy on. There we go. And it is
No flight plan under
7023.
that call sign. It doesn't appear that call sign is actually logged into the network. Verify the call sign and verify the flight plan.
Altitude mode. That's great. Okay, let's
Who else is
get
calling?
taxi here.
November 13 Whiskey is pulled off to the side here. I just need a moment before I can get going. I'll get back to you momentarily.
No one through.
I want to get PilotEdge, but I don't know if it's worth it. Well, I think it's more than worth it. Doesn't that window flap above 100 knots provide extra lift? It does, Finbar, yeah. And you can flip it out the other side too, and it's like a little canard, basically. It's pretty awesome. St. Louis ground, citation 22 Romeo Golf with Charlie taxi.
22 Romeo Golf, runway 29 taxi Alpha.
29er via Alpha, 22 Romeo Golf. Alright. Let's do it. I'm going to leave the ForeFlight up for now, because this should be pretty interesting here.
Del Monte Tower, Skyhawk 241 Alpha Bravo, clear of runway 19 at Foxtrot.
Patience is a virtue that Dan the Man does not have.
Alpha. Have a great night.
Please don't become a pilot, Dan, because
Taxi to parking via Alpha.
you got to have some.
241 Alpha Bravo, thank you. And that was for the Cat 7.
Yeah, a little caravan. Those are cool. Okay, so our marshalers are making sure that we're clear of the 172. We got two high wings on either side here, so that's a piece of cake.
241 Alpha Bravo, read back correct. I'm sorry, pass for the I-7.
Thank you.
Okay, we don't want to... Okay, we're clear of that guy. I think we're clear of both of these here.
San Louis Tower, November 13 Whiskey is ready for departure, runway 29.
Savannah Whiskey Romeo, where are you parking?
We're going to be packing up the transient parking in the north of the airport.
901 Kilo, we're going to taxi to parking via Mike, Charlie, cross runway
Here is
15
Geneva
right,
Cam.
Charlie, cross runway 15 left, and Charlie. This frequency.
Okay, Roger, we have to
Scooby, what, dude?
Charlie, and we're going to cross runway 15 right and 15 left at Charlie. Doing what you're looking out earlier.
It's a little slow, right?
Black Tower, Southwest 756, holding short, runway 27.
Southwest 3756, number tower, runway 27.
Knocked out the first solo. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's a whole nother deal, man.
Taxi on your main left, and if I need you, I will contact you.
Tower, left down departure.
We're moving. We're moving.
Wind 3007,
Yeah,
runway
it is
29,
pretty
clear for
surreal
takeoff.
for sure.
Runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Dana, man, we are going. What more do you want? We are moving. Scooby, do you have any pictures that you can throw up in the Discord? I'd love to see the plane, or if you got the shirt cut or anything.
IFR to Burbank.
Runway 183 Alpha Bravo, Jolly, clearance clear to Burbank Airport on departure, fly heading 220. Radar vector still beach, as filed. Maintain 2000.
Luckily, I planned ahead a little bit. I got a shirt that I was like, okay, which one do I want to get cut up?
Walk 2751.
Okay, clear to Burbank, runway 220 up, and
It was a really nice
Steel
shirt.
Beach, 2000, spec 4 and 10, 128.1, 2751, 183 Alpha Bravo.
183 Alpha Bravo, read that correct.
Yeah. Okay. So fly runway heading is our first.
420, contact Los Angeles Center, 134.65.
Push out onto taxiway Delta.
Let's get runway.
Southwest 3756, contact
Runway
Circuit
heading
departure.
is going to be 29.
SoCal departure.
There's a lot of crap on the screen right now.
1008, climbing 8000.
And there is
Okay, last two are totally blocked. Southwest Vegas.
get out of here.
Southwest checking in, say again.
Southwest 3756 with you at
Is this a phenom?
8000, climbing 8000.
No, Max, this is your plane's little brother.
3756, so cut departure, CQ, radar contact. Local checking in.
LA ground, Delta 1729 is north side, Terminal 3, like to push out.
Max, you're the man.
Taxiway Delta.
All right. Look, Max, you'll love my craft here. I don't know how I read this back correctly the first time, but somehow I did. 5,000. What's our departure frequency? So that's in there, and my SciTech panel is not working, so I have to zoom in every time. 20.5.
We're on the north side, Terminal 3, gate 34, like taxi, or push out onto Delta.
And let's get a
1729,
flying
push on
going.
Delta, approved to the
Here it
left.
is.
Push on Delta, approved,
Vertical
729.
speed, altitude set. Let's go maybe 1,500 feet. We'll just try that for right now. And we'll do heading.
The Papa, you're on your own navigation. I gave that to you
And
when
then
you're
we'll just click her on when we're ready to go, I guess.
Contact circle personnel 135.4.
Okay, we're radar
Was
vectors.
your initial check-in when you contacted SoCal? First thing I said is resume navigation and appropriate beef altitude.
Get him, Geneva. Oh my god.
420 Los Angeles.
Pick up an unrestricted climb.
Las Vegas altimeter 2981, descend VQ 66 arrival.
Nice, Ring Police. That is hilarious. St. Louis Tower, Citation 22 Romeo Golf, holding short 29. Yeah, you'd think it'd be like a cool...
22 Romeo Golf, St. Louis Tower, runway 29 cleared for takeoff. Wind
Clear for...
7.
Alright, clear for takeoff. 29 or 22 Romeo Golf. Okay, now don't forget to turn on pedostatic. There. Pedostatic, strobes, and that's it. Here we go.
434 Echo Papa, SoCal Approach Ontario, altimeter 2901. Advance of Ontario Airport in sight.
Approaching runway 29.
Advance weather, current weather.
Entered runway 29. 6,000 feet remaining.
Plenty of space. Alright. There is 29 identified, bugged appropriately. Takeoff power. No idea if we're... that's a little bit much. That's probably good there. Center line is pretty bad. That looks about time to start flying.
Yeah.
Positive rate, gears coming up. Flaps going there. Let's get the autopilot coming on. Yeah, damper coming on.
Thank you.
Let's see if it'll do its thing here. Holy crap.
That's 176, turn right, hotel, contact ground. See ya.
Right at hotel, contact the ground. See ya!
Awesome.
Heli Tower, Delta 1729 is ready to taxi. Have information, Papa.
Okay. Slow it down a little bit. We actually...
17. So 1729, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo.
Let's climb a little bit more.
via Echo, Delta 1729.
We do better. We can do better than that in the climb. I'm going up to 5,000, which we should get there shortly. What does X-Plane do? Oh, look at those shadows. Yeah, I know. It depends. Some planes are better than others.
ACI jet.
This one is particularly bad, but we can move the sun.
Alpha Bravo German ground, runway 20 left, taxi Alpha.
We can move the sun out of the way. That helps. Ernie, what is happening, man?
20 left, Alpha, Hotel.
Happy Wednesday.
Charlie Kilo.
Did you get those clips off of Live ATC or in... I got those clips from GoPro. So those are actually from my flights. 1,000 feet away. Please stop at my altitude. See, and why are we... Pretty good, right, Trenchcoat? Yeah, altitude select is on. And it did it. It did it. Okay. All right. Yeah, it wasn't something. I think if you have alt select on without vertical speed on, it doesn't like it. I think that's what we tried and had fail. I think Geneva may have forgotten about us. Yeah, seems legit, right? It's a Carenadoism. San Luis Obispo Tower, citation 22 Romeo Golf, request frequency change to departure. We still connected? Yeah, we're still connected.
Santa Maria.
San Luis Tower, citation 22 Romeo Golf, request frequency change to departure.
22 Romeo Golf. Contact departure.
Alright, departure 22 Romeo Golf. See ya.
Before I can pop a contact, send a correction, contact on
There we
Tower
go. She's back.
120.6.
Yeah, she's almost at the end of Stranger Things. Almost there. Oh crap. We're just pretend like none of that happened. What's up, Fluff? Santa Barbara departure, citation 22 Romeo Golf 5000. Yeah, probably. There's no beep. I don't know what you're talking about, flight. Yeah, it's just a recommendation. I definitely didn't hit 300 knots there.
434 Papa, Ontario Tower, and a left downwind, runway 26 left, clear to land, wind.
We're heading out to the ocean, guys. Oh my god. Okay. You try it again?
Southwest 3756. I believe the altitude you're able to go up to is 15,000 before the restriction to the top altitude. Contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
It's a lot of blue. I don't know if we have a raft on board here. Santa Barbara departure, citation 22 Romeo Golf 5000.
Southwest 3756 Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230. .com 720, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Yeah, no kidding.
Booth 861 Delta Mike, Santa Barbara clearance, stand by. .com 720, Los Angeles Center, Santa Barbara, altimeter 29903.
You said it was right into
MOA.
Is it restricted? Oh my god, please tell me this is a restricted area. I don't think it is. I think it's an MOA. That'd be hilarious.
Delta 1723, Los Angeles Tower, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff, wind 2508.
We had planned on going back to John Wayne, but it doesn't appear like we're gonna be doing that. Maybe Santa Cruz?
Mini 183 Alpha Bravo, John Wayne.
We're having the opposite problem of Brandon trying to yell at me. Santa Barbara departure, citation 22 Romeo Golf 5000.
Disconnected.
Did she disconnect me? Oh my god. Did I just get disconnected? Are you serious? No, I'll tell you what frickin' happened. I will tell you what frickin' happened just now. It took her so long that I am now in the Western expansion. I am now in the other coverage area. Well, Oakland Center, citation 22 Romeo Golf, 5,000. We are going to be, we're going to be heading, I don't know what we're going to be doing, but we're going to do something. Thanks, Oakland Center. Oh my God. All right, let's just, that is pretty funny. What is this heading that we got here? 120. 120. Are you freaking joking? That is hilarious. No, I don't have the Western expansion, so it just disconnects. Oh my God. Well, at least she didn't actually disconnect me, because that would have been bad. That would have been bad. I honestly feel like that was intentional. It could be. Yeah, we could. Should we? Because I think that buzzes. I think if I go 7,600, I think it beeps a lot. Oh my God, that's pretty ridiculous. All right, so we turned around. let's redirect to ourselves here to see what we're going to be off a little bit from that turn. Yeah, we're going to be. What do we need? I mean, pretty much. We'll just go 119. That'll be close enough. So we'll do just one click to the left there. Get that out of here. That's really freaking funny. I was IFR. Yeah. Okay, see you later, Dan.
Oh, go away.
Oh my God. All right, let's see if we can get connected here. No. Nope, still not. We should be on the line right now. Right now. Nope. No. Nope.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Okay, we're back. Santa Barbara approach, citation 22 Romeo Golf 5000 on a 119 heading.
3 Alpha Bravo, you're still with John Wayne, so I'm not sure how that happened. Sorry about that. If I didn't send you contact, so departure. For 22 Romeo Golf, Santa Barbara approach. Roger, you picking up flight following or Citation?
We were continuing on our IFR flight plan. We didn't get picked up and got disconnected for going into Western expansion.
No 22 Romeo Golf, Roger. Squawk 2614, item.
2614. Oh my God, this is a whole new thing now.
SoCal departure, Mooney 183 Alpha Bravo at 2000.
2614, what the hell?
So 183 Alpha Bravo, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Are you picking up flight following? No, you cleared me. I am on an IFR flight plan. You just
join the 125 radial.
You just talked to me.
Bravo.
I swear to God.
022 Romeo Golf, your radar contact, 15 miles.
What's up, John?
Northwest of Morro Bay VOR, San Luis, altimeter 2995. Climb maintain 8,000.
Okay, up to 8,000, 22 Romeo Golf.
Stockholm 720, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
That's
861 Delta Mike, Santa Barbara ground, runway 25,
insane,
taxi
dude.
via Juliet.
That is freaking insane. Dan, I thought you were leaving. Why are you still here, man?
Delta 1729, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
Revenge for radio failure.
2527, Delta
Oh my
1729.
god.
No, 13
What's up,
Whiskey,
Grau?
Santa Maria Tower, report midfield right, downwind runway 30.
Oh. Are you looking to pick up flight following? You just cleared me. You just cleared me. Oh my god. They are adventures, aren't they? Like, I don't...
Delta 1729,
This was supposed to be just a nice, easy, quick 30-minute jaunt down to John Wayne. But,
Delta 720, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara, correction, St. Louis, Altimeter 2995. Descend 4000, expect visual approach, runway 29er.
4000, expect a visual at 29,
I think we're off on the heading a little bit. I want to go one clicky to the right.
Delta 3756, contact Los Angeles.
John Fly, how are you doing tonight, man? Yeah, no kidding, Flight. I mean, we could easily go VFR. But it was not to be, apparently. Citation Bill. What's up, Galvo?
420 Las Vegas Tower, runway 26.
I don't know if we're there yet, Galvo.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Delta 1729,
Max,
contact Los Angeles Center,
the real
133.2.
Citation flyer. Thank you, Max, for the gifted subscription to John Fly.
Delta 3756, Los Angeles Center, thank you. Alpha Bravo, you picking up the
Davis,
Santa Monica radio?
we checked in 3 times to departure. No one responded, and we ended up going into Western Expansion and getting disconnected.
To the right of it now, fly heading 280 to join. Contact Hotel approach 134.9er.
Oh, Finbar, thank you so much for the gifted subscription to Grau. Well, at least the altitude hold is working. We did file for 11,000. I don't think we're going to get that.
12 miles reporting.
But let's bump up the speed here a little bit. Let's find a power setting that's going to get us at 249 knots. Made it to 8. We're almost there.
1729 Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
I'm just going to give it the beans here. Get some speed
32
going.
Romeo Golf, contacts Los Angeles Center 135.5.
All right, 35.5, 22 Romeo Golf.
2253 Mike, I believe we're calling Santa Maria ground, runway 30, taxi via Alpha. And advise you have
I think you're right. I think the season 3 of Stranger Things might be our culprit. All right, here we go. Los Angeles Center, Citation 22 Romeo Golf 8000.
Takeoff on 16, correction 1150.
She didn't pick that up. There's no way.
So level calling.
Citation 22 Romeo Golf, Los Angeles Center 8000.
Stockholm 720, thank you. Clear visual approach runway 29er, establish final contact tower 119er, I'm sorry, 124.0.
Love to put it in race mode right now. 236, we're creeping up. We're creeping it up to...
Citation 22 Romeo Golf, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain 1000 Santa Maria altimeter 2997.
Alright, 1000, 22 Romeo Golf. 1000, we got it. There it is. Vertical speed, altitude set. Crank this homie up 1500 feet per minute. We could probably do more than that, but I don't really, whatever. Going up. There's some clouds here, so we might be okay being IFR. Oh my god. We'll kick it into, we'll put on the electric overdrive. Awesome. How's our RPMs looking? We're good. 83 RPMs, we're fine. Okay. Super cool. 29er, I think she said 7 as well. So we'll adjust that. Mega overdrive. 550 climbs best at 200 knots. What are we at now? Coming down to 200. So we should be all right.
So what's up to my count?
Oh. Whoa. Oh, this little Oceano. We've almost made it. We've almost backtracked, or we've just passed backtracking where we were originally left off at. Yeah, there's a bunch of citation lines in here.
727, Let's Tower, runway 29, clear to land, wind 2907.
All right. This is our final cruising altitude. You guys comfy back there?
61 Delta Mike.
Apologize for the delay. We'll have you guys on the ground here momentarily.
Who else was calling?
I don't know. I don't think the 4th citation pilot is going to be available.
183 Alpha Bravo, SoCal approach LA altimeter 2994.
I don't think he is available.
Boeing 420, you said you need a repeat of the taxi instructions? Okay. Boeing 420 to terminal via Alpha 6. Bravo.
This is a lovely view, though.
You can take Bravo 6 or Bravo 5, whichever you prefer, and
Lovely.
Charlie to the gate, cross runway 26 right at Alpha 6, monitor ground point 1.
Dan, we have imaginations here. We have very active imaginations. But if we're idiots for flying a simulator and pretending like there's people in the back, what does that make you for watching this?
Boeing 420, pass for the I-5.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Stockholm 720, taxi to Party via Alpha, have a great night.
Mr. Caucasian, happy Wednesday.
Been able to clear direct Quang.
Yeah, shenanigans. He's like, yeah, I guess you passed. Guess you passed. Leave me alone. I'm watching Netflix. Yeah. Lovely. Got a ways until San Marcos. How's our airspeed going? We might be... No, we're good. We're fine. I think we can pull back probably just a little tiny bit, though. Thank you very much, Caucasian. Look at this beautiful view. Look at that. Lovely.
313 Whiskey, taxi to Park via Alpha, have a great night.
I know, Max. I know. I'm giving this a shot. Just flying the jet in general. If I feel like I'm gonna fly it more, I will get the 750. This is steaming garbage. The other thing, though, and it's probably the same for the 750, but I don't have like I don't fly IFR hardly ever. So getting like a Navigraph subscription to make sure all my AirAC data is up to date is not really something I want to spend my money on right now. So flying slant ForeFlight. Flying slant ForeFlight enables me to use all the updated waypoints. So, flight. It's a fair question. I don't know if Dan knows what that is, what a real girl is. So, yes, that is a real girl that we can communicate with. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, slant ForeFlight. We're at Charlie 550 slant ForeFlight. If it was anybody but Geneva, I might actually say slant ForeFlight. It cuts your time in half putting any GPS. Oh, I didn't put anything in the GPS. That's the beautiful thing, Growl, is I just went ForeFlight. Like I'm in heading mode right now. So I'm flying, like I literally just went, I used the plotter in ForeFlight and went, okay, I need to be on a 120 heading, and then now I'm just going direct to that. So I did not touch the GPS at all. So as long as I do visual approaches, you know, flying runway heading out, vectors to the first fix, visual on the way in, done. Yeah, super done. Kelvo, I will buy your first month Navigraph data. That is very kind of you, Kelvo. Honestly, this is how like 40% of IFR pilots navigate. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, ForeFlight is pretty amazing with their GPS databases from 2003. That's funny. Yeah, so all you need is what, like, you know, just an ILS, obviously. Oh my God! All you need is love. We all need love, especially Dan. I have a feeling that Dan definitely needs a lot of love in his life. Yeah, we've got some crackers. I don't know if the galley even opens up. Does any of that open up? I don't think it does. Cruising along. This is nice. This is a different kind of flying altogether. Just kind of cruising up here. I can see how you like this, Max. This is definitely a different kind of flying. I don't know if I necessarily prefer it, but
this plane has 4 engines. It's an entirely different kind of flying, altogether.
It's an entirely different kind of flying.
I'm surprised slow. Yeah, I'm surprised that that audio cue comes up as much as it does. We like this for living. We fly like this for a living.
That was beautiful. Nice radio call, Bill.
Yes, I forgot about that one too. Ring please. I love that one. That was beautiful. Oh, this is a new one too. We rediscovered this one in the last stream, and it's fantastic.
Well, we know that there are some screws loose in this cabin.
Hello.
Hi.
Dan, no, I am not a pilot. I am a student pilot. Working on the pilot. Just got pilot to ACC, trying to learn the lingo and grammar. So far, so good. Nice, Davis. Well, PilotEdge is a fantastic resource, and these streams in particular, you'll hear a lot of the phraseology and procedures that you'll you know, typically see in the real world. So awesome, dude. Yeah. Why did Need for Speed not work? We timed out?
I feel the need for speed.
You think there was a little timeout there? Yeah. Well, I meant, Davis, I meant not necessarily, like, I mean, for sure, I highly recommend PilotEdge as a user perspective, but listening to PilotEdge on streams is a good way to listen to the communication and then interact with the pilot and ask questions about what they're saying or what the controller said or what you got to do. Grout, dude, we're working on it. It has been a never-ending saga of trying to get
Los Angeles to Southwest 37.
Trying to get in this plane.
Radio check.
To finish everything up. So we're getting closer.
Southwest 3756.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Oh, I was just doing a radio check for Southwest 3756.
Awesome, Davis. Well, I'm glad you are here. You're about to see the slant ForeFlight GPS fix.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to let me fly this thing.
183 Alpha Bravo.
Yes, flight. Yeah, we're.
Not sure where you're headed.
I thought we were going to have something
so you were still on your route. Once you hit Silex, you should
by this weekend. So, and it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So yeah, I'm going to be.
Happens fast, eh?
Yeah. Jeez. I'm going to be attacking the ring here pretty
limit,
soon.
which in this case is Burbank Airport. Turn left.
Ring Police, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
160.
Thank you very much, man.
5,000, low altitude alert, minimum safe altitude in your segment's 5,000.
The insurance. It's not a flight school. It's a private. It's a privately owned plane, and being added to the insurance. I need to be added to the insurance by name, rather than an open pilot policy. Since I am a student and not a PPL holder. So that's the general issue, is just getting the insurance squared away. So we're working on alternatives, and we're also working on a solution for that. So Trenchcoat, I don't think that that is going to land.
Southwest 3756, contact Oakland Center.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have been able to leave in the plane without that. Or I should say, I'm not able to leave in the plane without that.
Southwest 1729, descend and maintain flight level 240, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
Point there.
3465 down to 240, Delta 1729.
111, let's see, is that gonna... It's pretty close. We might need one more to the left. There we go.
Heli Center, say again the frequency for Delta 1729.
134.65.
3465, Delta 1729, thank you.
See you, Dan.
3 Alpha Bravo, fly heading 130.
What's up, John? Happy Wednesday.
Southwest 3756, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Those mountains, that's cool looking. Santa Barbara should be right below us. That's gonna freak everything out. There's Santa Barbara.
2253 Mike, Santa Barbara, per squawk 3417 ident.
A blocked injector in the Twin Comanche. That sounds like not fun. Sounds like not a good thing.
053 Mike, negative, squawk 3417, 3417.
Geneva, don't get spicy.
Kelly Center, Delta 1729 is 248, descending to 240.
Don't get spicy.
So South 1729 Los Angeles Center, Las Vegas, altimeter 2982, descend via Capex 6 arrival.
Descend via the Capex 6 arrival, Delta
Let's go
1729.
188.
Southwest 3756, contact Oakland Center, 127.45, third call.
Oakland Center, 127.45. My apologies.
Don't apologize, dude. Don't apologize. I didn't get an apology. Right? You guys didn't hear an apology, did you? Hey, sorry we let you fly up to Santa Cruz.
Contact 11 miles northeast of Santa Maria Airport, Santa Maria, altimeter 2997.
Also, Geneva needs to chill. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
17201 Santa Maria ground.
A little bit.
4 by 5. They're 183 Alpha Bravo, fly heading 100 during the low
Ernie,
weather. You are 3 miles from
usually it's
Silex,
50-50.
3000 till established low weather.
It's 50-50
Clear
sometimes.
ILS runway 8 approach.
I'll let you know when it's a new egg, friend. Whoop. Sorry. Going back up. Sorry.
So 1 Delta Mike, contact point, Magoo approach 124.7.
We've all been new egg jackasses at some point.
They're 53 Mike, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
I feel like should I just not check in? Should I not answer when she calls back? Just not respond until I get to John Wayne.
361 Delta Mike, point Magoo approach Oxnard, altimeter 2994.
Don't add fuel to the fire.
Center, Aero 2253 Mike, level 7500.
2253 Mike, Los Angeles Center, thank you.
Yeah, these shadows are gonna be. Oh, that's right. Was that Geneva on the radio? I think it was, man. Trenchcoat. I think it was Geneva that we could not reach. Well, we don't have the pressurization is not on right now, but yeah, it totally was. That was hilarious.
No 3 Alpha Bravo, confirm that's it, buddy.
Who you calling buddy, pal? Who you calling pal, friend? That was pretty funny. 7,600 and just landed at John Wayne, and then unloaded passengers, and then got clearance on the ground again. That was pretty good. That was fun. That was annoying as hell at the time, but that ended up being pretty
Hello,
fun.
321. That is correct. Your altitude instruction is climb. Yes, Sid. What was your second question?
Can't be asking questions in the air, dude. We don't have time for that. We do not have time for that, people. You're clogging up the airways. Okay? It's crazy, dude. It was hilarious to watch, I'm glad. 40 minutes just waiting, just circling around, waiting to get cleared in. So ridiculous. Alright, we're in Grau's neck of the woods now. Camarillo is somewhere down there. Load up scenery. I need RAM. There's Camarillo. Should be looking right down Santa Paula. I think it's back there. Yep. Hey. Rumors of a Citation group
So
PE
3 Alpha
flight.
Bravo, Burbank Tower, runway 8, clear to land, wind 170 at 5. Correction, wind 170 at
That
6.
sounds like a fun use of time. think we need a scenery load in. Round robin here. Let's get that scenery loaded in. Come on, Ram. There you go. There you go. All right, everything's happening right now. Come on. Awesome. Are we headed toward a restricted airbase? As well, we could. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty cool. We really should storm Area 51 on PilotEdge.
Correction, runway 19er.
It's gotta be, man.
Taxi via Golf Delta.
It's gotta be successful. Okay. I feel like this should be going faster than it is in a jet. We could be going faster, but we're okay. I'll be there along with Betty White. Is she going? Is she confirmed? Those textures look pretty good. Don't get too close, but that looks cool. Somebody probably will. All right. Yeah, some jackasses will try thinking they're cool, but that won't get very far.
Alright, 675 right hotel,
Right at hotel, contact the ground.
Juliet Hotel, Alpha.
Citation Max, have a great night, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. John, great question. I would love to. Max and I have plans on trying out a live one, but I know he's got AirVenture to prep for, and I am trying not to smash my head against the wall with getting this PPL done. So the energy, the motivation has been missing there. But I do hope to have some more. I've got a handful of people that I have that I want to talk to. So there will be some more, and I'm really excited to get those done. Well, thank you very much, John. And for those of you that don't know, the Angle of Attack podcast is not a serialized podcast. It's kind of like one-off as I can do them, but they are podcasts that I've done, and John was actually the pilot episode of it.
Given it is on the localizer, it's a little confusing, but you would just turn direct to the airport.
Yeah, this should be. So here's the link for John's episode.
No problem.
They're all on YouTube, and there are 6 of them. Got John Fly. We've got Valdu,
I did not give you any,
Ty, Castrator, Marcus, Max, and my old man.
I did give you a taxi
my dad
instruction, but you said you're looking for runway 23.
She's very sweet.
23 taxi via Charlie. Cross runway 28 left at Charlie. Cross runway 28
yeah,
right
sometimes
at Charlie.
she's a little bit too explanatory on some things. All right, Max, have a great night. We'll talk soon. Yeah, podcast soon. Okay. Yeah, live. I think live would be fun.
Golf, you contact Runway Tower 126.8. Good day. 126.8. See ya.
Yeah, live would be fun, Max. man, look at this. I blew right. I blew right through my point, of course.
Hello. Anyway, 0-2.
Yeah. Anyway is correct. 189. Oh boy. There we go. Nothing to see here. Slight deviation. She is trying to train as opposed to rear wheel controllers who are just trying to control. Of course.
Destination ATIS is 126.0.
Of course. There is a sweet spot though. And I will say, Ernie, to that point, that is true, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at the expense of other planes. If that makes any sense. Like if I'm waiting for, if I've checked in 3 times and she's become really busy because she's trying to explain something to somebody, that isn't a good time to do that. And that's where like Goldsy and Marcus were really good about, saying like, look, it's busy right now, like ask me later, or I will, ask questions when it's not busy or something. So yeah, I was unattended for so long. Yeah, that is not, and it's not really even that busy right now. I mean, you know what phase of flight these planes are in. So if someone has a question and they've just landed, like they're probably going to disconnect soon, or somebody's taxiing to depart. You're like, hang on, like I got these 3 arrivals coming in. Like, ask me in 10 minutes or something.
Sir, to go from your equipment suffix.
Yeah. Well, and that's Ernie, and that's the key right there, is paid for. You have other pilots that are paying for the service, and if handoffs are being dropped and you're not getting the full service of it, then that's not right either. But yeah. Chili Willies, thank you so much for the host. Welcome everybody from the wonderful Chili stream. Chili, it was good to see your name in the Newegg chat today.
Sir 52 Golf Romeo,
thanks for stopping by. That game was
John Wayne
hilarious.
Airport, Bubble 6 departure, Seal Beach transition, direct, climb via SID, except maintain 10,000, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 3051.
I mean,
hold your read back.
I'm curious how this is going to go.
So the 1729 Las Vegas Airport after 9 o'clock, 5 miles, report inside.
Or JJTRSN. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, man.
So the 1729 clears approach, runway 26 left, establish final contact tower 119.9.
And rail fan something is TJ. Oh, what's up, TJ?
Sir 53 Mike, contact Vegas.
Thank you guys for the follow.
118.8, there's 53 Mike.
Sir 1 Delta Mike, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Like, she's gonna forget about me again, isn't she? Yeah, I know, Ernie, but there is, and like coming from them, myself, like, I mean, this is not just like my opinion. This is coming from PilotEdge themselves on numerous occasions. It is a training network, but there needs to be a balance, a proficiency balance, because they're so oversaturated. Like, you really, and I'm not saying like in these specific circumstances that I was let go to Santa Cruz because she was explaining something to somebody, but there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. If one controller is struggling to keep up with the workload, then maybe it's time to split Western Seaboard into half. Well, they do. They like. She's just working the ZLA area. So she's not working the entire West Coast.
2 Golf Romeo, read back correct.
What? Did she just say 22 Romeo Golf? What is happening right now? Is some... Oh, 5-2 Golf Romeo? I think she just messed that up. 5-2 Golf Romeo, okay. Yeah. You guys heard it, I didn't. Well, you just can't let the you can't let the busyness get in the way of, again, like paying customers, you know, that don't need a longer explanation. They can't suffer. You know, if a pilot that's, you know, struggling and needs help, or is, you know, near deviation, or is doing something, you know, possibly incorrect, or has a question like that, I know it's a training network, but that has to be the that has to be the focus.
Direct Bishop as Bravo
When it gets
India
busy,
Hotel.
for sure.
Direct Kino.
Yeah.
Kilo Echo November Oscar.
Oh, it's for sure considered a practicing network, which is why it's not like that big of a deal. But
expect flight level 3010
like,
0 minutes after departure.
not picking up a handoff for whatever reason, you know, for miles and miles, that's not good. Not being able to get into airspace, you know, that's not good. So there is a sweet spot. There is a sweet spot. Davis, I'm telling you, it is, PilotEdge is so worth it.
Contact departure.
It's insane. Are you, Davis, are you looking to fly in real life, or just get deeper with your sim? Talk to Keith about opening staff, and one controller for ZLA when it is busy is not enough. I agree 100%. But it's the easiest, cheapest solution. You're not getting what you pay for. Yeah, 100%, Ernie. And some people are more understanding than others, I think. But that's very true, Ernie. Like, it needs to be a teaching network. It needs to help pilots that are from zero experience on up to airline pilots that are doing it for fun, or for, you know, to stay sharp or something. But what happens more often than not is people that don't have the experience get into a 737 and fly from LAX to Vegas, and are on arrivals and SIDS and stars and have no idea how the plane works and have no idea how to fly it, that are taking up an exorbitant amount of time. So just like, you can't spend too much time, and it's a judgment call on the controller's part too. You know, like if you have, you know, someone in a 172 in a small, you know, in an airfield that's, you know, on a CAT rating or something, you know, you'll give them a little bit of a break versus a Southwest plane, you know, on the ground in Vegas or something. Not sure. Would love to fly someday though. Well, Davis, this is awesome.
Standby. 22 Romeo Golf, contact star caliber 127.4.
All right, 27.4, 22 Romeo Golf.
.com 720 said before Bishop, it'll be creep 3 departure, past the Rolls transition, direct Clovis VOR Charlie Zulu Quebec, direct Bishop, Bravo India Hotel, then as previously cleared.
Oh boy. Okay, now we gotta...
Stockholm 720, so after Clovis, Charlie Zulu, Quebec, it's Bishop, Bravo, India Hotel, Kino, Kilo, Echo, November, November, Oscar, direct, Beatty, direct.
See, this sounds suspiciously like something that we were talking about. 026.
Stockholm 720, squawk 6752. Stockholm 720, read back direct.
SoCal approach, citation 22 Romeo Golf 11000.
22 Romeo Golf, SoCal approach, Catalina altimeter 2997. Turn left heading 050 to 7000, vector John Wayne Airport.
Alright, 050 down to, was it 7000, 22 Romeo Golf?
Affirmative.
Okay, left 050 down to 7000, 22 Romeo Golf.
So the 1729, taxi to terminal via Alpha 5, Bravo 5, Charlie, cross runway 26, right at Alpha 5, monitor ground point 1, have a great night.
Okay. Sounds like a Planonis. Could someone please, in the chat, type exclamation point, capital ATIS, space, lowercase KSNA. 1000, thank you, flight. Trying.
Sir 53, my Bakersfield Airport, 12 o'clock, 14 miles, report in sight.
Oh, that's it. There you go. Come on, Nightbot.
I have the airport in sight.
Did it freak out?
2253, Mike, thank you. Contact Bakersfield Tower 118.1.
Down with Eric.
Radar services are terminated. Keep your squawk code.
There we go. We got Mike. Okay.
Lovely. Contact 118.1. Air 2253, Mike.
We got there. Thank you, guys. Okay. We're going to be heading into the visual, I suspect. See what the weather looks like. There's a marine layer coming in, but we might be okay. It's marginal VFR scattered at 1400. Whoopsie.
2253, my Bakersfield Tower, report midfield left downwind runway 30 right.
Yeah, scattered at 1400. That's problematic somewhat.
See your location.
Flying my 737.
52 Golf Romeo, runway 27, taxi via Charlie, number ground.
Okay, we got 28-1 ready to go, right?
Southwest 321, climb and maintain flight level 230, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
The events would be nice.
133.2, climb 230.
Yeah, the events would be nice, but it's got to be sustainable. It's got to work.
32 Romeo Golf, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
28-1, 22 Romeo Golf. SoCal approach, citation 22 Romeo Golf 8000, descending 7000. We've got Mike at John Wayne.
No, 22 Romeo Golf, SoCal approach, Roman altimeter 2994, information November is current now. Expect ILS runway 20 right.
Okay, we'll expect the ILS 20 right, 22 Romeo Golf.
For 773 Bravo Alpha, Hawthorne ground, runway 25, taxi via Sierra Alpha.
Who knows how to set the ILS for this thing? I have no idea.
No, 2 Romeo Golf, descend maintain 5000.
Down to 5000, 22 Romeo Golf. I have no idea how to set. Can someone point me in the direction flight? How do you set the ILS on this stupid thing?
Southwest 321 Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Well, I know what the frequency is. It's 111.75, but I need to, but like where do I put it in?
Actually, for directional flight, that altitude
I need
is unavailable. Would you prefer flight level 360 or
something. I
flight
need
level
one of these
340?
things. If you know the frequency, put in the radio bank. Yeah, radio's in. Oh, let's get that swapped actually. Okay, so that's activated. Thank you for making me double check that. Things did happen. Does this just line up automatically? I don't have to like dial in the.
Ready here, 12 o'clock, 18 miles. Report in sight.
Yeah, but do I have to turn the dial to the heading, the runway heading? That's more of what I meant. For ILS, you don't have to set. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Rigorian, that's what I'm asking. Like, if I don't think you can do that in this plane, right? Like, it just knows what you're doing. I think, right? Or go to map, switch low IFR, and click the load. For VOR, you can set, but for a localizer, it's automatic. Okay. What's up, Goost? Yeah, we don't, like, I don't need it to fly.
Uniform.
Like, I'm fine
That's part of the option.
flying it by hand, but I just wanted to know for this guy. But it popped up here. So if we don't have to dial in the frequency, we'll be fine. I'm hoping I can see the airport. I'm hoping that our friendly little John Wayne clouds are away from the airport and we can get cleared for the visual. That would be great. That'd be ideal, wouldn't it? The cursor knob on the upper left portion of the AP panel is how you adjust it. Okay.
53 might take you
oh, I see.
Right, clear to land, wind 31013.
Got it. So of course we should actually change that to, I think it's 19 something, isn't it?
Challenger 52 Golf Romeo, Lindbergh Tower,
But we'll just
wind,
go
variable at 4,
to
runway 27, clear for takeoff.
That's what I was looking for, right? 196.
196. 1 Delta Mike, contact circle approach 135.4.
135.4, 1 Delta Mike.
2 Romeo Golf, John Wayne Airport's now off your 12:30 to 1 o'clock, 8 miles.
Okay, airport not in sight. We're right in the cloud layer at the moment. We'll let you know we have it in sight. 22 Romeo Golf.
02 Romeo Golf, disregard. I told you expect ILS and I'm trying to set you up for a visual disregard. Flight heading 020 vector approach.
Alright, 020, 22 Romeo Golf.
SoCal approach 0861 Delta Mike, level 5000.
0861 Delta Mike, SoCal approach,
See?
Ontario, altimeter 29904.
It's okay.
29904, 861
We'll get a little... We'll be in Vector Town here.
Uniform, runway 23, clear for the option.
We'll be in Vector Town here for a minute. We're flying through the soup. We're all good. Come on, Geneva. What are you trying to pull?
There's 773 Bravo Alpha, Hawthorne Tower left. Downwind departure approved, runway 25.
Come
clear for
on,
takeoff, wind
buddy.
240 at 5.
Low frequency is on the active. Oops. Yeah,
Say again?
Oh crap, I just moved it. There we go.
Stuck on 720, runway 29, taxi Alpha.
Okay. Dope. Localizer set. Fuck, stupid chair. What's up, Lord Vold? By the way, everyone, I'd like to show you this shirt. Big Fly, that is a apparel company owned by a friend of mine. Started and owned by a friend of mine.
Caution.
Runs it with his
TFR
family.
below.
It's baseball related, but my initials are BF, and the company's called Big Fly. So I like baseball, and my initials in Fly is in the name. It's a cool brand. Anyone know if PE is accommodating to custom weather? It is, Rygorian. Yeah, you can set it to whatever and just say you have information Zulu, and they will accommodate any weather. Yeah, we're trying it. We're flying slant ForeFlight. This one's pretty cool, Lord Vold. I mean, I like it. It's got some issues for sure, but it's pretty cool. There is Disneyland. It's California Adventure to the left there, and Disneyland.
720 Southwest Tower, runway 29, clear for takeoff, wind 3105.
Silas is going to be something, that's for sure. There's Angel Stadium.
Mr. Romeo Golf, system 184000.
Delta 4000 to Romeo Golf.
2 Golf Romeo, contact Soka departure.
2 Golf departure, 5 Golf Romeo.
4000 down to 4000.
Sir, 8675 uniform, I'm not sure which runway you're lining up for, but now you're opposite direction on the downwind. That's not a good place to be. Make a left 180, rejoin the left downwind.
This
runway
is
23, for the
just standard. This is ortho, and there's like some West Coast building, plug in something, I can't remember the name of it, and then the GPB scenery is what we're flying into to John Wayne.
Check out the part to Challenger 5 to go from with you passing 4,800 to 10,000.
Straight wing action.
Challenger 5 to go from Romeo, circuit departure, radar contact. Citation 2 Golf, correction, Citation 2 Romeo Golf, turn right heading 080.
Alright, 080 to Romeo Golf.
Falcon 720, contact departure. 53 Mike, taxi to parking via Alpha, pass to the Cat 5.
SoCal departure.com 720 is 2,500, climbing 5,000.
Yeah, the Premier looks pretty cool.
53 Mike, taxi to parking via Alpha, remain this frequency, pass for the Cat 5.
The Mustang doesn't look bad either. Yeah, the 750.
2 Romeo Golf, Snake 3 miles, turn right heading 170, maintain 3,000 till established localizer, clear ILS, runway 20 right approach. Start your turn now, please.
Okay, right 170, 22 Romeo Golf.
.com 720, Santa Barbara departure, need your mode C, please.
Killer Kovacs, how's it going? Where's the DC-3? I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
You did copy the approach clearance as well, correct?
Yeah, cleared ILS 20 right, 22 Romeo Golf.
.com 720, thank you, radar contact.
I did forget that, and I didn't want to jump in there after.
Clear direct pass roll.
8,000 direct pass roll,
She was pretty
Autopilot.
Pretty late on that, though.
Autopilot.
A little bit late on the vector.
Golf at Lemon, contact tower 126.8.
26.8, 22 Romeo Golf.
.com 720, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
John Wayne Tower, Citation 22 Romeo Golf, the ILS for 20 right with information November. Forgot there.
There 22 Romeo Golf, John Wayne Tower, structure was to contact me at Lemon, but stay this frequency. Wind 210 at 4, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 20 right, 22 Romeo Golf. Is this single pilot certified? That's a great question. I think it might be. Okay, we got some lights coming on. We got our speed is set. Let's bring the power back. Let's get start getting some flappage in here. If it wasn't originally, then you can get an exemption for it. Yeah, well, Max's plane is different than this. This is a different plane than his. This is not very single pilot friendly. It can be earned. Well, I like the look of this so far. I mean, we've got the runway pretty much made. We're underneath the clouds. There's a cloud. Spoke too soon. This is freaky. Into this cloud layer, dude. There we go. Alright. 180 seconds to live. Emergency on the ILS. That would be bad news. Gear is swinging. We're fine. 3 green. We are golden. Not phased at all. Alright, let's bring in second notch of flaps coming in. And we're going to start losing some speed big time. We don't want to get too slow. Okay, so we're going to drop them off at ACI East, and then we're going to reposition to ACI West here.
1,000.
Love it. Let's go full flaps.
1 mile final runway 20 right.
Thank you, ForeFlight.
Montgomery Tower, Piper 8695 uniform, enter downwind 23.
Right, we're looking good.
We're looking good. Oh, we're looking good.
Dude, that's freaky flight. I was just...
23 clear for the option.
We're looking good.
Uniform.
Ah, we're looking good.
52 Golf Romeo, contact circle approach 128.1.
500.
500.
400. 300.
Too low. Terrain.
200.
That is true.
Looking really good, Bill.
Thank you, Brad.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa! Found it.
Hello.
Found the ground.
Perfectly timed.
Sir 52 Golf Romeo,
Thing stops on a
approach
dime.
altimeter 2995.
Was that on? I thought I was close.
Expect ILS runway 20 right approach.
Thought I was close. Maybe not. I would have really liked to make the early. We're all the way. Oh no, we're good. I think we're.
Number 2 Golf Romeo Oscar is now current, and fly heading 360.
It was on the left main. We were close. I did come in at an angle though. Okay, off at Echo. Charlie Tower 22 Romeo Golf, clear of 20 right at Echo. We're heading to ACI West. Excuse me, ACI East.
Citation 2 Romeo Golf, taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground 120.8. Have a great night.
Okay, monitoring ground and taxi via Alpha 22 Romeo Golf. Type ride is passed. Awesome. I want to look back at that landing for sure. Felt like a good one.
Montgomery Tower,
So do you even have a chance to make your money back?
Go around for 2-3.
We can work something out, I'm sure.
5 uniform, Roger.
Gil, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard, man. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. All right, Gary.
I could be about to park in north. We have Delta.
503 Alpha Mike, center way ground, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
30, yeah, Alpha.
All right. Okay, how many of you have seen the times that I've streamed live from John Wayne? Has anyone here seen that ever? Do you have trench coat? That balcony right there is where I stream from. Right there. Holds hand up. Yeah, so that's ACI East right there, and that's where I chill out. Yeah. Yeah, you've seen that, Goose? Alright, now the line guys are getting ready. We of course just said we were monitoring ground. Didn't actually put it in. I think we'll be able to fit.
Montgomery Tower, Piper 8695 uniform, enter downwind for 2-3.
There's 5 uniform, thank you, runway 23, cleared for the option.
It's gonna be close, but we should be able to fit.
2-3 would like to do touch and go, 75 uniform.
There's 5 uniform, when a controller clears you for the option, it includes a stop and go, touch and go, full stop, and a low approach. It's pilot's discretion which one you choose.
Thank you, appreciate it.
This is a tight squeeze.
Near 1 Delta Mike.
This is so meta. That's us streaming. I think that actually looks pretty good. It's damn close though. Holy cow. Yep, that is close. That's good. That's good service. Okay, let's here's what we're gonna do is we're going to kill this guy. We're going to open up the main door. Let me get the baggage here going.
Monty Tower, Cessna 773 Bravo Alpha is 10 miles to the east at 1,000.
Okay, and we're gonna get them out.
Inbound to landing with Lima.
Red carpet is laid down.
Stay on the call sign.
Water bottles are ready to go.
773 Bravo Alpha.
That did turn out nice, that parking job. Okay, they're in a rush, so we got them taken care of.
To the left, downwind, Roman Niner.
Are there any avionics you wish you could have in a sim plane? Not really. I mean, just like a 430 is great. The KLN 94 I would love to have in the sim.
Maintain 5,000, reduce speed to 190.
Let's do 20.8. Okay. Starting ground citation 22 Romeo Golf. We're at ACI East and want to transfer to ACI West, please.
2 Golf Romeo, turn 10 degrees right. For 22 Romeo Golf, Jolly ground. West parking via Alpha Hotel Golf or Hotel, which is your pick. Bravo, cross runway 20 left at Hotel, cross runway 20 right at Hotel.
Okay, Alpha Hotel to Bravo, crossing 20 left and 20 right, 22 Romeo Golf. Thanks. Flight, the Coronado A36 has an Aspen in it. It was the first payware plane I ever bought, and it happened to be the avionics in the first 172 I did a discovery flight in. It's a pain in the frickin' ass in the simulator because it's so tiny. Okay, we're gonna do the one engine taxi. Okay, look good there. Clear to the left, clear to the right. Like, especially the vertical speed, that thing's impossible. Davis, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great night. Would you want the KLN in the rep Cessna? Yes, I would. If I could get a KLN in the where are we going actually? In the rep Cessna, that would be fantastic. Kenny, have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Haven't been on this side of the airport in so long, I forgot that is the run-up. So if you guys were there when we watched Brad come in, this is essentially what they did. Drop off at ACI East, or yeah, ACI East, and then head over to ACI West. Okay, we're clear on the right. I don't know if you can even one engine taxi in this thing. Flight, do you know if that's possible?
Approaching runway 02 left, 20 right. Entered runway 02 left, 20 right.
Thank you, ForeFlight lady. And then we're going to be straight in.
For 23.
I'm sorry, it's a left turn heading 290, descend maintain 4000.
Oh my god. And we're good there. All right, we're on with ground still, so that's cool. Let's get this enormous global that's just shoved in here for no reason. I wish I could get rid of that in the scenery. That would not be right there. Well, that was exciting for sure. And pretty fun. I kind of like that. I think this is possible.
Tower, Piper 8675, uniform,
you know, whether or not I get the 750, this was pretty doable as long as the weather doesn't involve anything more than an ILS. But that was pretty cool.
75 uniform, runway 23 clear for the option.
23 clear for the option, 75 uniform.
It's not that hard. I'll have to look into that. That would be good. Well, Flight, thank you very much. Oh, we totally forgot to look at the friggin' landing. Dissect the crap out of this thing, dude. That's right.
Approaching runway 02 left, 20 right.
Dropping the homies off in the soup, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is probably a good spot right here. All right.
1 mile final runway.
Goose, that would be awesome, man. I would greatly appreciate some help on that, man. That'd be cool. I was a little high. All right, I admit I was a little high there, but that's okay. You can see I cut the power back, put the nose down. Feeling out the speeds and the power settings. That's one thing on the jet, at least in the sim, that I notice is that the power settings are important to know even more so than the power settings in the piston plane, where you can kind of feel it out. This, you know, if you put the power up too much, it'll take a while and you won't notice it immediately, but you can overpower it quickly. Look at that, huh? That was pretty good. Yeah, there's not that immediate reaction. That was pretty good. I don't know, dude. It was on. The main was on there. It was pretty close. Whoa. God, I hate it when it does that. It will not let me do it. There's an actual view that I want. There it is, and it's not letting me do. You owe him $10 now. For every replay. All right, let's see what this view does for us. That was pretty good. I thought that was pretty good. Holy cow, no, that's way too far back. I think it was just on the center line, man. Look at that. It's like on the line. I drifted back a little bit. That was close, though. It was only because we're on the outside. Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me on that little adventure. That definitely was not... I did not set that out to be such an adventure, but only because Cessna engineers made a wide gear. Yeah, that thing that stanced out. Dr. Trenchcoat, thank you. Zodius, yes, we will indeed. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It really did help. You guys are very helpful. It is entertaining when we have some, I'll just call them entertaining. It's entertaining when we have entertaining guests, but you guys are definitely awesome. So I appreciate it a lot. Sabian405, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. For those of you that are joining from Ne'er-do-wells, for those of you that are still here from Chili Stream, my name is Bill. I'm a student pilot out of John Wayne, which is this lovely, lovely airport nestled in the heart of Orange County, California. And I basically stick to general aviation. This is as airline-y, jet commercial as it gets, and this is just a charter little citation. But I do share my real world lessons and flights and then debrief them in the sim. We do the real flights along with the video of them. So try to keep it a little GA and practical and different. So if that sounds intriguing to you, come back and join us for the next one. Fly the 727, you'll be fine. Yeah. On PilotEdge, right? 727 from wherever, from San Diego to Vegas. We'll do the San Diego, Vegas, LAX triangle. How about that? That'll be fun. All right, guys, have a great night. Say buongiorno. You have to say it in Italian to Nico. Because he is my paisan. John Wayne to LAX in the 727. That would be. Oh, did Nico just get off? Well, that. Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Janigans. You guys are the best. Let's. Bamsler, have a great night. Let's say hello to let's go Tattoo Man. Say what's up to him. Seen him around. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll see you shortly. Peace.